Welcome to Dad and Son DIY It All. And today we're going to give you our best tips and tricks to make sure you get the cleanest vehicles when you wash your car. So be sure to stick along to the end so you can learn all our favorite insider information for how we make our truck look like this. Now, I don't want you to be freaked out and think that we used everything you see here, but we did want to bring out our buckets and all our different cleaners so that way we knew what we were working with and we could tackle the job appropriately. We aren't sponsored by anything, so these are actually all bought by us. And so we want to make sure we knew going into this project that we had everything we needed in case we had to run out to the store. Now, our first tip is we always start with the wheels and tires, so that way we can start with the dirtiest part. And the next thing you want to do is make sure you have two different series of brushes. You want one that's stiffer for the tires, and you want one that's softer for the wheels. You want to make sure that you have a good, clean. Once you're set up, make sure that you get out your wheel and tire cleaner, spray it down, give it a second to work so it can start to break down and penetrate any grease and grime. Then give it a good scrub. Get that off your wheels and tires, and then rinse it off. The next step, since you already got the hose out and you rinsed off your wheels and tires, is make sure you give the entire vehicle a good watering. Get it soaked down, break off any loose or hard debris that you can with that watering, and then go ahead and then find your favorite soap. This time we're using a wash and wax in one. I don't know if it actually applies any wax, but that's what we had and that's what we used. Fill that bucket up, get your suds nice and rich, and then fill up a rinse bucket. You want to use 2 buckets at all times so that way after you touch the car, you can rinse that off, have a clean wash mitt before you go back in for new soap. Now, we always use 2 different washing mitts or sponges so that way any of the grimy parts we can keep separate from the parts that are touching the paint when we're scrubbing. This next tip is absolutely crucial. So the first thing you want to keep in mind when you're washing any vehicles, you want to work in small sections. You don't want to do the whole vehicle at once. You also want to work top down. Think of taking a shower. That way, gravity's your friend, and as the suds rinse down, they're going to the lower level so you're not leaving any soap residue up high. As we continue to wash the car here, we want to know if you have any products that you suggest to the community, or if you have any tips or tricks that you use when you're doing your detailing or washing your vehicle. Leave them in the comments so everyone can learn from you. Now that it's washed, these 2 products here are wax as you dry products. So we're going to test out 2 different ones and come to a verdict which we think works better. Let us know if you've ever used these kind of products and if you like them. We think they work great in between full waxings, but we definitely think one was victorious. All right, point to which one you think looks better. Point to which one you think feels better. I would agree. Now that we're nearly finished up with the washing and the waxing, it's time to put on some finishing touches, like tire shine and some other gloss on the plastic and trim. This is just a simple extra step that's often overlooked, but really makes it pop when you're completed and gives you a great sense of accomplishment. In addition to that, this is one of our favorite tips whenever we're doing a detail is we use Rain-X. We made a standalone video of this because we think it actually increases the car's safety overall because the visibility increases and you can use it on all the windows, especially the ones without a wiper. It makes your car safer, makes visibility infinitely better, and water just sheets off. It's essentially wax for your glass surfaces, and we highly recommend it. Now, since this is a truck and it is used, we did not neglect the bed. Our bed has a rhino liner, which is awesome and protects the bed, but it gets dirty and it picks up a lot of filth with what we carry in it. So we went in and we scrubbed it and we power washed it. If you'd like to see the power washer video, click the video above because we have a standalone video on that power washer. But then we also have this electric scrubber, which saves a lot of time. So this really helps to finish the job completely. And we also did a quick interior, but would love to know if you'd like us to do a more detailed or full interior clean out in a future video. But what you want to do when you're working here on the interior is you got to start with getting out any bulk items. And yes, we go to the park, the dog park, a lot of different places. And this is a great plug. If you'd like to go check out our Dad and Son Do It All channel, that's where you'll see events like that. But we have water bottles, we have all sorts of debris, and because we take the dog pretty much everywhere we go, we got dog hair everywhere. So start by getting the big items out, then make sure you're wiping down your dash and taking care of any of that dust and debris. Wiping it down first will kick it down to the floorboards, so that way you can go at it and just do a nice full vacuum along the floorboards after wiping it down. And for us, we use our truck for truck things, so don't neglect your back. And in our back, we have things like tools and filters and auto parts and you name it. So you want to get those out and make sure that you organize those crates, get those back where they belong, maybe in the garage, shed, or otherwise, and out of your truck as you're doing this pickup. Also, take into account the surfaces you have in your vehicle. We have leather, so we're going to have to get some leather conditioner. But if you have fabric seats, you're going to want to go ahead and vacuum those while you're doing the floorboards. So as I continue to go around the sides, get out the loose dog leashes, the debris at the bottom, anything in the door jams, this is a Dad and Son quick tip. Because Sin sits in the back a lot, so does the dog. If you know him, his name is Remus. Get these in the kids section at your local store, Target, you name it. These are back of the seat protectors, and it stops little feet, paws, snouts, you name it, from getting schmutz all over the back of your seats. They're a lifesaver. But let us know in the comments how you think it turned out. We were really happy with this, and it helps us take more pride in our vehicle. But these simple steps can help you get a great looking vehicle that you'll be proud of and that will weather any storms that you throw at it. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button. It would mean the world to us. Or check out our other channels. Dad and Son Do It All, Dad and Son Cook and Eat It All, Dad and Son Collect It All.